Welcome to the Bullits and Bourbon podcast, where it's not about the bourbon, but more about who you share it with.
Everybody, welcome back to Bullits Bourbon, episode 49. And we're on the precipice of 50, which is be a big number for us. But it's going to be a fun Friday night. We've already been indoctrinated with several really good pours. What do we start off with? What did Connor bring over for us, Craig?
He brought over 2023 George T. Stagg, checking it 135 proof, which is one of your all-time favorites, Jason?
It is, and it did not disappoint. It was like drinking a memory. I mean, straight up. So we tried earlier, little chicken cock for Dan.
Chicken cock.
Which is the one that we had, the Caribbean Island Rooster.
Yes, right? The Island Rooster. And then me and Craig dipped back into the Red Staves.
Oh, did you? On the sly? Without me?
We might have.
Fuck! Look at that bottle. It's almost gone.
Or two. Well,
that's ridiculous.
Yeah. I think Dan I took a
Might as
little
well
bit.
finish that tonight.
Yeah, it's probably gone tonight.
I may have been thieving from that bottle on the low.
I call next on. I get a little bit of that sumbitch because it was really, really good.
Yeah, and then we had a little William LaRue Weller.
Yeah.
So,
and Ty, finally decided to join us, and grace us with his devil dog presence. So, what we have tonight to show for you guys is pretty cool. I don't know how many people know what Art of the Spirits is or what they do, but they're really cool. They're a company that goes and they grab some amazing single barrels, and even cooler for us is that they celebrate the veteran and they celebrate the first responder, and those that serve, and they employ some artists that just do some amazing bottle artwork, and a lot of their proceeds from these bottles go toward helping first responders and veterans, providing scholarships, providing, outreach to the homeless and stuff like that. So, you're not, when you're buying the whiskey, you're not just buying it and the money's going in their pockets, but they're doing great stuff with this. And their bottles are they're works of art, hence Art of the Spirit. So what I really like about it too is, I've had samples of these before, but I haven't been able to get a bottle ordered to me. And Richard Paul, who heads them up, has just done amazing things with this company, and just out of nowhere was gracious enough to send us 3 bottles for us to showcase. And can't say thank you enough, Richard. This is an awesome opportunity to kind of highlight something that's very near and dear to our hearts, but also to enjoy some really good high proof whiskey. So the first one that we have up checks in at 128, right, Ty?
128.
Yeah, 128 proof. This one is called Honor to Serve. It's a 9/11 memorial. It's called Send Me. If you can see the bottle, it's got a picture of the policeman with the angel wings, and it's cast strength. And guys, I just say let's dive into it. Give me your notes. Give me your nose. Give me your palate. Give me your finish, and hit me up. What do you think?
Smells like whiskey.
Smells like whiskey. There we go. It's an all-time tasting note.
What are you smelling, Ty?
Great caramel flavor to it.
Caramel?
Caramel.
What do you got, Ty? Or
Ty?
Craig?
Oh, Craig,
Whatever.
yeah. I mean,
Well, you're over there fucking whirling the cup around like it's Diddy with a bottle of baby oil. Are you done yet?
I'm trying to seem sophisticated for the podcast.
He doesn't twirl that baby oil.
No.
He uses that baby oil.
He sprays that baby oil.
When you got 1,000 bottles,
you got
man,
Ruth.
you got an issue.
Yeah.
I got some
The only difference is
sugar.
I'm innocent, though.
Look at you smiling about it, too.
That's what
Like,
Diddy's saying. I'm innocent.
1,000
I
bottles.
don't know what those 1,000 bottles
Nobody
are for.
owns 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Nobody that owns that is innocent of everything.
I don't even think bodybuilders got like 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
No.
Maybe
Anyways.
2.
We digress.
I gotta ask, what would you do with 1,000 bottles, though? I mean, seriously. I mean, unless you got like an East African elephant, what are you oiling down with 1,000 bottles?
I got an East African elephant.
So anyway, yeah, like you said, it's caramel on the nose, though. It's a very sweet pour, though. I packed a small little punch. Got a little bit of heat to it, though, but I really enjoy it, though. I'm a sweeter guy, though, when it comes to...
Yeah, that's what Diddy said.
Here we go. God. You know what? I'm out
Diddy
of here.
likes some sweet.
So on the nose, I get cherries, maybe a little bit of like RC Cola. I do pick up elements of caramel, vanilla on the palate, it's a good coating palate. It's a higher proof, so I enjoy that, and I get a lot more flavor profile out of it. A little bit of oak. I think what comes through on the back end, on the mouth, on the palate, is a chocolatey kind of like essence comes through, or baking, a little touch of brown sugar and baking spices. Mm-hmm. The finish is a good to medium to strong hug, which I enjoy. I think you get that pretty much standard when you go into the higher proofs.
Yeah, it has a nice punch to it.
It's got a nice punch in the back end. So very enjoyable for me with this particular one. At 128, I feel like it's very balanced. It's very nuanced. It's not so overly complex. You're sitting there going, man, is that like black mulberry, lavender? It's just basic flavors, but they come through.
The baking spices definitely come very nice and clean.
And it goes down for the high proof. It goes down pretty easy.
It's interesting to me when Jay and I both tried ours. We both taken a sip, and this is where we sit right here. This is your sampling.
Bro, I feel like
you have like a trough.
Listen, next time you pour, say something.
Well, Craig, there's 2 more bottles, so definitely give him the next pour.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. So we're gonna dive into
he is
bottle
heavy-handed,
2. Gentlemen.
Absolutely.
When it comes to him, he's heavy-handed. Everybody else is like, Trup.
Give me your cup, Gregory. God, you were talking about a baby back bitch. Golly. Here you go, Craig. Ready? Is that good?
Drink it all too.
I hope EMS is sitting outside for this one.
I'm not gonna. No, shut up.
Pour mine.
No,
small.
You guys want to be critical. You're gonna get what you get, and you don't get upset. We're going back to kindergarten. Here, damn it, drink your whiskey.
And you're gonna drink it. You're gonna like it.
Are you gonna look at it? Or are you gonna? Okay. Anyways, I digress. Sorry, the people I work with. Next one up is.
Are you not getting laid? Because you're quite angry. These pours are heavy.
I'm a master.
Like, what are we compensating for right now?
I'm a master and commander.
Does your back hurt? Your knees hurt? Like you're pouring.
Listen, I'm trying to make you guys have a great evening. Anyways, back to this. This is Forged in Flames by Artist Bearskin, another 9/11 commemorative, and this is the Hero Edition. So it features our wonderful firemen, and this holds near and dear because 9/11 was not that long ago, and we're getting old because it seems like
I hate to tell you that was over 20 years ago, my friend.
It was. It wasn't long ago in date, so the anniversary. But if you don't know, which I don't know how you don't know, we lost a hell of a lot of brave firemen and a hell of a lot of brave policemen that ran toward when everybody else ran away. So these are very kind of hold a special place.
Is that 134 proof?
This is the 134. So this is a bit more of a banger.
134, and look what he pours. He's like, somebody's ending up with alcohol poisoning tonight.
Listen, it ain't no party unless it's a P Diddy party.
I think he's trying to Diddy us.
I think so. Check the bathroom, see if you got some baby oil in there.
All right. Anyways, enough of your nonsensory. Hit it. What do you think? As I showcase the bottle around a little bit here. It's got a really just amazing artwork on here.
Mm-hmm. I like the nose on this one. Yeah.
More than the
it's like a grass, to me it's like a seagrass or
it's the nose on this is really good.
It's got a
subtle.
I don't want to say sea salt. That's not right. It's more like a. I can't put my finger on it. It's like a light kind of like lemongrass.
Lemongrass.
That's what I got. It's lemongrass.
I don't know if seagrass is a thing. Maybe I just made up seagrass.
I'm sure there's seagrass.
I was thinking grass, but
fucking under the sea over there, Little Mermaid.
I don't know, but I picked up on the grass.
You're like the big mermaid, though. Yeah. You're like the ugly mermaid.
I'm the overweight mermaid.
You're like the one that catfishes dudes on the mermaid like Bumble, aren't you? You ever taking pictures underwater with your angle like this right here? Not doing the full body pics? That's you.
This is that moment.
Yeah, if anything, I see Jason with the seashells on his man boobs.
Hey, check it. I mean,
wow, this is good.
It redirected him.
The end flavor has a little bite to it.
This doesn't have, for being a higher proof, this doesn't have as much as a punch as the first one did.
I agree with that, though. I think the first one had a little bit more punch, even though it's a little bit higher proof.
Yeah.
I agree. First one had more finish, had a more punchy finish. This has like a on the palate, dark chocolate, like not dark chocolate, cocoa, like a dark cocoa finish. A toffee, brown sugar comes through on it. And that lemongrass though is still present. I don't know if it's
That's what I get on the nose in the initial taste.
There's a flavor in here I can't pick out, and it's driving me insane.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
PG. There's coffee notes on here too, and that's just the palate.
It is so amazing to me when you sniff this though. A lot of the whiskeys we sniff, it burns your nose. When you stick your nose in there though,
I know
It's enjoyable.
This is extremely, extremely mild on the nose.
Very
though.
pleasant for the
I've
high
gotten
proof.
so far in where I've actually accidentally squirted it up my nose. And bro, if you have sinus problems, I can't recommend whiskey of any
But
proof.
on the nose, if you were going to guess what proof this is, I would have probably guessed like about 90 proof.
No.
on the
Yeah.
nose.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Absolutely, yes.
Are you serious? No.
Yeah.
It
off
does
of the
not have
nose,
that
it doesn't.
high
No.
octane smell
No.
to it at
Yeah,
all.
it doesn't have that really high alcohol.
I cannot
smell
wait
to
until
it.
we get
that's-
those nosing kits
But
in.
that's a compliment to this, though.
Oh, yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
I think the first one had a more stronger scent to it than the.
This is enjoyable.
I would agree. This is very good. It's something with the way the lemongrass or that taste kind of interacts with the cocoa and the coffee. Not overly sweet. So I like that with this blend. They did a really good job choosing a barrel that has some really like varying flavors from the first one.
Oh, absolutely. It's not the sweet.
Yeah.
It's very mild on the nose, mild on the palate, though. It has that lemongrass, if that's what you call it, that flavor right there, though, too. It doesn't have a punch in the chest after the heat, though.
no heat on it.
No.
So out of these two so far, which ones do you go for? I'm just curious. Two?
Two.
What about
I
you?
think I'm going to go 2.
Two?
Yeah.
Oh, two.
Two. It's tough because I enjoy the
They're both really
the punch of this one, but I enjoy the contrasting flavors of this one. If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
I like the 134 and just the mildness and how they brought a 134 down on your nose, down on your palate, though, and it's not something that is so aggressive, though.
Both are really good. It's just it's a.
Yeah. I'm thinking in my head for Dan, which one would be better paired with a cigar?
Two.
You think two would just because of the mellowness?
Just because it's nice and mellow. Like, it would be very good with a Maduro.
Yeah. I mean, they're both excellent. I'm a coin flip. I'm a coin flip for it. I don't know which one. So let's try three. And for three, it's only proper when you have a Marine honoring bottle to give it to our resident Devil Dog, and he can unbox it. So this is the Art of the Spirits. You want to read it off?
Devil Dog, remembering those that made the ultimate sacrifice while honoring those still with us. It's awesome box.
Now, what's really cool about
Easy.
this, when you pop this open, Ty, there's a box of crayons right here for you. I mean, they thought of everything with this bottle. I mean, that's
Is that really a box of crayons?
yeah. It's a snack pack. It's got like all flavors and little samples, and you can just munch on them. So,
No. Are you being facetious or for real?
am I being facetious?
Facetious.
Yes. No,
I'm using big words.
It's a joke. There's no crayons in here. It's just a really nice.
My concern was as you showed Ty the box, he couldn't figure out how to open the box. I'm like, please tell me
I took the lid
it
off
opens
for
from
him.
the top.
I was going for
Yeah.
the crayons first, fights the booze. We
Yeah.
got another beautiful bottle here.
So, you want to show them what's on the side?
On
if
the
they
side
can
here
see
is honoring all those that lost their lives in Afghanistan with that
disastrous pullout.
mess.
Yeah. So, just
Wow, that's class.
yeah, a really cool way to honor our young American Marines who paid the ultimate sacrifice when they didn't have to, especially in that instance. So this is a cigar blend, and I'm pretty excited about this because this one out of all three is a lower proof. But for those of you that know cigar blends, know that you get a lot of different flavors out of the cigar blend. So
When you say lower proof, we are talking what,
111.
111
Yeah.
we're calling lower proof. Yeah.
Man,
So it's
you
not like-
and Jason both got a heavy hand
yeah,
tonight.
boy, I'm trying to get it.
So what's the proof on this?
Did you say please?
Give me that bottle.
111.
Okay.
Yeah, 111. So
So this is the lower out of the three
the
bottles. we
lowest
got.
out of the three, yeah, lowest out of the three. But I'm curious. I have a feeling this guy's going to come in tops, even though it's the lowest. So Craig, you started off. What do you get after you swirl around like you're a sommelier of great spirit?
Dan, I get whiskey.
Oh, jeez.
No, I get like I don't want to say a cherry note.
I don't get.
Little scent of Devil Dog.
It smells like Crayola
Yeah.
green violet with a
Which
mixture
color
of
do you-
ignorance. You know?
Green brown.
Some crusty MCT camis.
It smells like hoorah
No,
or duh.
This is more. To me, it's more potent on the nose than the 134.
no, it's. I think this is in between the first two. You know what I mean? Not as soft as the second one, not as hard as the first one.
I think on the nose, it's.
The nose is a bit stronger.
I think it's stronger than.
It's stronger than the second one,
than
but
the 134.
I don't think it's stronger than the first one though.
I agree with that.
Have
I
you
said it's
tried it yet?
stronger than
Have you sipped
no.
it? I think the palate, the mouthfeel, and the taste is really going to shock
It
you.
goes down quick.
Well, I mean, that's what she said.
That's
Oh, it's
really
a great
tasteful.
pour. It's that
That's a
cigar
completely
blend.
different. It's a completely different flavor because it is a cigar blend. Yeah.
Oh wow!
That's really good.
There's something really,
This is-
really fresh and fruity with this that I'm
Okay,
not
Diddy.
used to. I'm just saying fresh fruity.
Fresh and fruity
That's really good.
with my baby oil.
So where are you putting this one, Jay? What are your thoughts here then versus the first two we tried?
So I picked this one first, number one second, and the middle one that we tried second, first, or third. How you like that? Who's on first? So 1, 2, 3, and I will say a caveat with this. I love cigar blends. This one drinks very smooth, very easy. I like the bright flavors. I like the finish. It's a medium to long finish, but the mouthfeel afterwards it's almost like a piece of spearmint gum is still in my mouth.
So I don't get the spearmint. I get some baking spices, a little bit of like a graham cracker or a some type of cookie almost. It almost reminds me of the batch 2 of Marianne Eve's Forbidden.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't get the graham cracker, but I can say like a
Maybe
sugar
sugar cookie.
Sugar
That's,
cookie.
that-
Yeah,
that's
I
what I
can
was
say
looking for. Sugar cookie.
Yeah. What do you think? Where do you put them?
I am 1, 2, 3.
So-
but
so
I
you're-
also
So you're high, low, middle proof, basically.
yes.
Okay.
But I also think that if you ask me on a different night though, I might
Well,
differ
yeah.
though. But tonight, yes, it's
2, 3,
The one-
1.
yeah.
That's
So-
where I'm at. 2, 3, 1. I mean, it's very, very close with 2 and 3. Very, very. I mean, it's very, very close.
I think 3 because it's the most unique out of the 3 that we tried. And I agree with you. I think if we try these on any other given night, I just have one. I'm going to love it, and it will probably rank well ahead of everything else that I'm drinking. I mean, I could pair this with I could pair any number of these with any other single barrels that I can think of off the top of my head. I could walk over the shelf, I could grab off a single barrel, whatever, put it up here, and it would fight it out. But if they're going against each other, I love, and this is unusual because I usually go for the higher proof because of the more flavor kind of explosion. But the 111, because it's cigar cut and it's so boisterous with its flavor, I like that one the best.
Well, with the third one, I think you can go with a Connecticut, Maduro. You can almost go with any cigar with the
Yeah.
third one. The second one, hands down, Maduro.
Yeah. The first one, what do you think?
First one, I probably wouldn't smoke a cigar with it. It's a little, for my palate and the punch,
Too acidic, you think?
too acidic to enjoy a cigar with. But 2 and 3, definitely I'd smoke a cigar with.
Yeah. Ty, what do you think?
I like 1. I'll do that and pick
This
that
one
as well.
first?
Yeah.
Yes,
Of course he's
that's
biased.
fucking biased.
Double dog.
I just like the box and the
I
crayons.
just want the crowns. Do I get the crowns?
That's all I care about.
Here, Ty, you can call her on the box.
Number 5.
We continue on the podcast. You can call her on here.
He's over here. The crow's like, just eating it.
Is it colored by number?
Well, it is. There's a secret.
Oh, way to go.
We just killed the devil dogs. Here,
Devil
you wanna
dogs don't
hold it?
die.
They just go to hell and multiply. There you go. Yeah, no shit.
And
he
these,
likes
these two are coin flip. All
coin flip on this. Yeah,
All
I think that's
would
fair.
you,
Well, for me, one's just one punch is harder than all three of them.
Yeah.
It's a little too acidic for me, but two,
Hits that spot.
very, very. I mean, it hits that sweet
Hits
spot.
that spot like Diddy hits that spot, doesn't it?
I mean, if you're Meek Mills, I'm sure Meek Mills would say that.
Little Justin Bieber on it.
Depends on the offer, doesn't it, Dan?
I hate you guys.
I have to say the aesthetically pleasing though for the tater collectors out there between the Bookers, the Bullettos, this box beats all of them though.
Well, even without the
bottle
box,
art,
the bottle art,
the box is it's an amazing box.
These are artists that do this, and I mean,
can I see bottle 3, please?
No. Anyways, as we press on, here's bottle. Jesus.
I hope you fucking fall down the steps and break your hip
again. Anyways. They spend a lot of time with these, and I sincerely say, Google Art of the Spirits. Go to their website. They have so what I found out when I was looking at it is they have like tins that you put up, you hang on the wall, good bar art that are amazing. Like these are their artist rendering of their tins. They also have some hats, some really cool hats. I'm a hat guy, and Glenn Cairns on there as well. But I mean, their artwork, it's just phenomenal.
They're sexy bottles.
They're sexy bottles.
They're hands down. I don't care if you're a whiskey, bourbon guy.
Yeah.
I think if you're patriotic and you got that military room set up, or a first responder with all your badges and patches.
Yeah.
I think any one of these bottles would just highlight that room that much more.
Besides being a drinker, it's a collector's item though too. I think.
Yeah. It's all that said, it's phenomenal whiskey that they've selected.
Yeah,
it's phenomenal whiskey.
It's very good whiskey, and the thing with me having these bottles, it'd be hard to crack because they look so nice, especially with all your military "I love me" wall and everything else. Mm-hmm. You put those up. Yeah, I mean, it just highlights it that much. It's a memory.
It's a memory. I mean, I will say this. We got to crack them. I am definitely now going to be very aggressive in searching these bottles out. This isn't it. There are more that they have out there. They've got a pretty wide selection, but I will say that they're not going to last forever because these are single barrel picks. So they're going to get harder and harder to find, and I cannot recommend. I can't talk to all of the bottles. I've had a sample of another bottle that I really enjoyed. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but there's nothing that I have had yet from chosen by Richard Paul and his team that has not been phenomenal and been enjoyable, and that I wouldn't spend the money on. And now I'm a believer. So it comes down to where you can get this.
Yeah. Well, I agree, and I think if you have a loved one that's a first responder, or if you are a first responder, you got to pick these bottles up. Like I mean, it's just you're gonna want to display them for the aesthetics, but hands down, you're gonna want to drink it for the quality of the product.
I mean, here's the deal. Like, this thing is small to fit in a stocking. So you call it a stocking stuffer. I mean, that's what I'm...
I remember that when it comes to Christmas time.
Yeah, remember Christmas. So, I mean, in all seriousness, we got Christmas coming up. If you want that, if you've got a firefighter or cop or a military veteran in your midst, go check out their website.
EMT,
nurse.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a great gift. It's a great way to say, hey, we appreciate what you do, and without having to have that awkward kind of like, hey, I appreciate. Everybody gets awkward, like, hey, thank you for your service, and you're just kind of like, you put your head down because you don't know how to take it.
You're always like, thank you for your service.
Thank you too, and they look at you like you're really weird because you don't know how to handle that. That aside, if you're a whiskey enthusiast, go buy the friggin' bottle. Don't be a dummy. I mean, it's that good of a whiskey.
Yeah.
It's not exactly, you're not going to find it everywhere. I encourage you to check out sharedpour.com. Sharedpour.com is where you could find it for them to ship. You can go to their website, Google search Art of the Spirits, check out their online store, their merch store and stuff. At the end of the day, your money's not all going into their pocket, okay? There's a cost associated when you do something like this, right? You got to pay the artist, you got to go buy the barrel. They're taking some of that and they're pumping it back into the veteran and first responder world. That's huge. That's huge to me. It speaks to me. It says, hey, this is decency, right? This is the good stuff.
Let me get bottle number 2 real quick.
It needs another pour.
No, not that one.
That's the third one.
That's 3.
See, this is
No. I take it back. Our Marine actually got it right. The Marine got it right because this is actually bottle 3. He actually did grab bottle 2.
Look who's good at playing the shell game.
So the Marine, we're going to take you to Vegas.
Our Marine got lucky.
Our Marine hit that one on the head.
No, he had no idea.
He's like, I know Devil Dog 3. Devil Dog 3.
Hooah! Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Hoorah!
Hoorah! Yeah, hooah!
So this
That's
is
like
the
the army.
Fortune
That's like the
Flames.
National Guard or something. Hoorah!
So I'll tell you what.
You guys just sit around and choke on each other. Like, hooah! Hooah!
Dude, the Fortune Flames, the firefighter they got on this bottle, I mean, it's sick. I mean, it looks like something from a movie
get a
or a video
tattoo of it?
game. No, I ain't getting no
You get a
tattoo.
chicken cock on this titty, and you get the Fortune Flames on this titty.
You know, but you did bring up a good point a second ago. I didn't want to interrupt Dan though, but
Yeah, you did.
How did the Marines do it, Ty? What do they call it? They call
Hoorah.
it who what?
Hoorah!
Hoorah!
The Army's what?
Hooyah!
What's the
It's-
Air Force?
No.
What's the Air Force? Hot
The
Tula?
Army is hooah, dummy. You're in the Army.
I know, but
and ours
I was setting
in the
up for
Air
the
Force
hot
is hooah.
Well, that reminds me
No,
of
it's
one of
cool.
those like
It's hot too.
Leatherneck magazine cartoons. There's like all
guy.
4 services, and it had like a cartoon of like the salutes. Like Marines was like nice and straight. The Navy was like a little limp. Army was like kind of there, and then the Air Force is like hello.
You suck, bro. Because when we walk by our officers, we're like, we got a higher IQ than you do. You just don't know it yet.
The Air Force is kind of like the Mr. Rogers of the military.
Yeah,
there,
but you know what? We're not sitting there licking lamp poles in formation trying to figure out which way is up. I know you're not talking shit. God.
So let's talk a little bit of shit.
You want to talk some shit?
Let's talk some shit. 'Cause we had some topics.
This is PG. Let's talk some smackola. That sounds stupid. Let's talk some shit. All right.
All right, Mr. Coitus.
Listen, that's a good word.
What do you want to talk?
What do you-
I mean, let's talk some shit.
About what?
How so?
I mean,
You have no idea. He's just
Wow.
over there.
Israel, you want to talk some shit?
I was like, dude, this is like an awkward date right now.
This is so
I'm like,
weird.
it got quiet. I'm like, wow.
No.
Are you gonna get naked?
Stranger danger, Dan.
I honestly, I don't know why I
Like he
hang out
whips
with
out
you
2 balls
guys.
of baby oil. He's like, come on, guys, let's go.
Hey,
I don't know why I hang out with you
Jay,
guys.
come on, let's leave him and Ty down. Let's go upstairs.
We're done with this.
We're out. Y'all finish this.
What do you want to talk
Wait,
about?
don't leave me.
Stranger danger.
No locked doors. I'm bilingual. There's a difference.
Adios, mio.
All right. Go ahead, Dan. Proceed.
We had a game plan and you done fucked that up.
Well, no, that was such an awkward thing to say to me right now.
What? Talk some shit?
Well, it's the way you said it. You said it like P. Diddy.
Why are you so stuck on P. Diddy?
Because the way you said it's like, hey, you guys want to get the slip and slide out? It's like, no,
It was
I don't want the slip and slide, Diddy.
If I could paint a picture of the way you verbally said it, was like, come sit on my knee and
It
talk
was,
to me.
it was like, you like my new conversion, man? It's like, no, I don't like your conversion.
Nice
it
and
was,
white.
and you shave, so you look.
Like Craig?
Like a left testicle and a right testicle. It was just weird. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, anyways, we digress. Just don't look at me.
So we're going to talk
You're
about
freaking me out. Like,
Hezbollah?
Hezbollah?
Israel? We want to talk
Let's
about...
talk some shit about Hezbollah.
listen.
Israel
yeah.
can talk a lot of shit. Israel can talk a lot of shit
Yeah.
right now.
Let me tell you
That's some
something.
gangster shit.
I don't care where you fall on the spectrum. Israel, dude, they won.
Gotcha.
These dudes just pulled off the
Chess,
biggest.
not checkers,
Yeah.
bitch.
That's baller. It's so gangster that you would think that far ahead. Packing some Semtex, some C4
What's up, in case somebody's not following right now. What,
Yeah, well,
You got to break it down to the
I mean, go
Umbrella
watch it.
Corporation and
So-
everything else.
At some point in some time, Israel got a hold of a bunch of pagers, right? And they packed them with about 0.4, pounds worth of Semtex or so, probably less than that. And then all at once on Monday, was it Monday or Tuesday? They did Tuesday.
No, we did the podcast on Tuesday, so it's probably Monday. No, maybe
No, it was
Tuesday.
Tuesday
earlier this week.
because that's when the memes started going around. They called all the pagers and blew them up, and I got no qualms. Iran can kiss my ass. So they've been a pain in the ass for how many years? They blew the Iranian ambassador's leg off. The fact. Oh yeah, man! They nubbed his ass. That motherfucker's keeps walking on a peg for the rest of his life. So the fact that he had this was indicative that he was involved in the Hezbollah terrorist network, right? So I mean, but it's just to have the. I mean, you got to have some balls to pull it out. That's some James Bond type type level
Yeah,
shit.
we're gonna hit you all at once.
Yeah.
It's like
Right.
getting that nuke on COD.
So they moved to pagers because pagers are harder to intercept for signet tracking when you go to intercept calls. Use a cell phone. There's a signal footprint that you can pick up on. You use a pager, it's a little bit harder. So Israel's like, gotcha, bitch, right? They went right out and they're like, here's your Nokia pager. And then the rumor is the last thing that they saw when they looked down at their pagers that was going off was 72 versions of that Joker detonated. So, duh! I'm just saying, I mean, hey, mad respect, Mossad, mad respect. That's some gangster shit.
That's some James Bond movie
It
type
is.
shit.
That's baller. I mean, the only thing that's more baller than that was Ohtani last night, right?
Oh, God,
yeah,
man.
we got to talk about that.
You gotta, man. They said it years ago that he's the reincarnation of Babe Ruth, and
Yeah.
I think I mean, what he did last night has surpassed that folklore of Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
Just needed one more home run, and he hit like 3 home runs.
He hit three home runs.
He hit 3 home runs. Yeah.
Smacked in 10 ribbies.
10 RBIs.
10
yeah.
RBIs.
Yep.
Stole
Six extra
2 bases.
base
Six extra
hits.
bases. Did he steal 2 bases last night?
2
too?
bases stolen.
So first member
In one game.
in one
though.
game. So first 50-50 member, 50 home runs, 50 stolen bases. That dude woke up in the morning and chose violence. Like he woke up and was like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to samurai the fuck out
Dude,
of the
that's
Major League
racist.
Stadium.
That's you can't
It
say
is
that's
not,
some
dude.
racist shit. You can't say that.
Samurai are the fiercest dudes in the world. Dudes are bad. And he woke up and was like,
Dude, you
it's
remember-
going down.
I bet you Ohtani had a parlay on himself. Like plus 3 extra bases, plus a home run.
Maybe his money manager.
His money manager had a massive parlay.
You remember how big in the 80s that was? What, Jose Canseco, Mark McGuire, the 40
40 for 40.
40 club.
What was it? The Brothers of Bash? Or the Bash Brothers?
Bash Brothers. And now, this is the 50-50 club, and you were the only one in the club
Ricky
right
Henderson, how many? He had like stolen. He was like stolen
Yeah.
base king back in the day.
Yeah, Ricky.
Still is,
He
hands
still
down,
is.
still
Yeah.
is.
So how many games are left of the season approximately?
Yeah, maybe a week, maybe.
That's it.
Yeah, maybe
So
a week,
there's no
week and a
real
half.
shot of him hitting Roger Maris's record.
No. I mean, unless he goes out every game like he did last night.
And hit smacks 3.
Smacks 3 every night.
Yeah. So I mean, because I'm just saying theoretically, if he broke Roger Maris's 61, would we consider that to be the golden record now? And we would forget about Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa
And Barry Bonds.
And Barry Bonds.
Can't
Last
forget
year,
Barry Bonds.
They made a big deal like when Aaron Judge did. He's like, oh, the American League, record.
Yeah, but I mean, because those 3 plus Aaron Judge were always suspected of what?
PEDs.
PEDs. And Ohtani's never been associated with it.
just gambling.
Just gambling. Just
But
hitting the parlays.
let's be fair. You make that much money and you're in a foreign country. You're learning the language. You trust your money manager.
Dude, they said that dude speaks fluently English, but he wanted to put his boy on the payroll as the interpreter and the hook up my parlays.
I bet you
bitch.
I bet you give him a major league backhand though, like because
Yeah.
he took his money.
Yeah.
I mean,
When you're betting on your game, it's one thing when you choke in a game, but when you say, "Oh yeah, go ahead and put money on me," I'm
when
gonna
he
hit 10
cashes out
I'm gonna hit
$182 million because he did
Put
something
money,
that
'cause I'm gonna
nobody
hit,
ever did.
I'm gonna hit 8 RBIs. Well,
I got
that's
10
a different
I got
story.
10 ribby. I got 10 ribby. Put me down for 10, bro, at 4.2 mil on that. Okay. I mean, that's a safe bet, right? They're calling it the greatest single game performance of all time. Agree, disagree?
Oh, agree, 100%.
It's up there.
What do you think?
Up there? What do you mean up there?
I mean, there's
no up there. It's hands down. That's
I mean, that's pretty amazing. Pretty
Who
amazing.
else can we think of in the modern era?
I mean, Reggie Jackson had like 3 home runs in the World Series.
Yeah,
I mean, there's like
I
you
would
could
say
also like
Reggie
go from
Jackson.
like moments to games. This is like the best game, best.
But this
day,
wasn't
best
just
moment.
3. I mean, in a World Series is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bill Mazeroski.
you can't-
Because you'd have to say Kurt
But
Schilling's performance,
this
right?
was 10
With-
RBIs.
No, I
He
think
should be in the Hall of Fame.
I
Kurt
think
Schilling.
the greatest moment in sports history, Bill Mazeroski blasting that home run, Game 7, bottom of the ninth.
No.
No?
No.
Greatest moment
That's
in
stupid.
baseball?
Yeah, in
And
baseball.
he said in sports history.
Oh, you don't think Babe Ruth calling his home run? That's iconic.
Yeah, you don't think the call shot?
Man, there's so much debate about that. If he was pointing to
My
like
man,
something
look,
random.
he rolled out of the dugout.
random
He had
chicken in
just
the
finished
outfield.
a beer. He had a hot dog. He still had mustard up on his shit, and he walked out and he picked up a bat and was like, and he pointed, and then he smacked a home run and trotted around the base, sat back down, had another beer, and asked for another hot dog.
And he was
that's the shit of legends, bro. That's a warrior.
And he was towards the end of his career too.
Yeah, he was like 87.
So here's one. We got film footage of that, right?
Of what?
Babe Ruth calling
Yes.
a shot, and that was back in like
1844, 1727. I don't know. Yeah, it was old.
like it was old.
Right?
Yeah,
But here's the thing: why is there no game footage of Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game?
Because of Hershey Park Arena.
But still, there's no footage.
because it didn't happen.
I mean, there's a lot of debate about it.
didn't
Saying
happen.
it didn't happen. It just did it to spark the hype around the basketball back then.
It may have. I don't know. I mean, look, listen. Wilt, regardless of his 100-point game, managed to sleep with what 500 or 5,000 women, and
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
an impressive
So-
stat.
I don't need your 100-point
That's the
game.
number you should break it down and like
that. Yeah, he scored 100 points, but who really cares about that? Like, that man had energy.
Did he have any assist in that game?
I don't know, but I wonder if he had some assists elsewhere, though.
Oh, I bet he had a good wingman.
Dude, 5,000 women. Your crotch is like a science project now. For the stuff that you have caught, caught some stuff all the stuff you caught has created something new.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you have a new,
created
you
black
have a new
syphilis,
strain.
maybe.
Yeah, you have a new strain of something.
I mean, to me, like, where do you find the time, energy, and patience?
Dude, Wilt Chamberlain slept with so many women, he ended up pregnant. I mean,
I'll tell you what.
He was like, oh, shit, I'm showing.
I'll tell you what. Here's even a crazier number: 5,000 women. Right? That dude's pull-out game had to be on point.
Yeah.
dude, 365 days in a year, 10 years.
Hold on.
It's 3650 over
You
every
didn't do
day
that.
for 10
No way
every day
in
for
the
10
Army.
years. It's still not 5,000.
No way in the
You're
Army
talking
did you just come up
15
with that.
years at one a
So
day.
we're gonna
But still, think about the
5,000
pull-out game.
divided-
The pull-out game.
By three, you can't even do math with a calculator.
Shut up.
Because all
5,000
three of your pull-out game is trash. You all got little minions running around.
Yeah.
What is going on with this calculator? 5,000.
He's setting his
Divided
alarm
by-
clock for tomorrow.
Do you need to do the math for Marines MCI?
That's not that many.
That's not that many.
Oh, wait, no,
That's
it is.
13.7 years at one a day.
So 13.69 years at what? Well, I wonder how you do a 0.69.
I'll tell you how it gets 0.69.
That's 8.4, 7.7. That's 8.4.
So you're just
months.
pulling numbers
It is.
out of your ass.
Yeah.
like
You
fucking
sounded
days.
smart for a minute. And then I looked at you and was like, no, you're still a dumbass.
30% of people.
That's so for 13 years, one woman a day.
You know, 80%
Oh my
of
God.
statistics are actually made up.
Anyways, yeah, I don't know how you did it, Wilt, the stilt.
5,000 women, Welch, want to tell you, one was probably not a woman.
Hey, did you ever go to Thailand?
Let's read.
What are the statistical odds that everyone was a woman, though?
You know, back in that
you wanna
day,
you
I
wanna
couldn't
recount?
believe that.
He's like
Recount. We wanna recount?
4,994. Whoa. Like,
So on the topic of basketball, WNBA,
Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark. Yes.
there we go.
Caitlin Clark, you're amazing. Set another record, all-time assists in one game at 19. Baller. Like I predicted when we first started talking about Caitlin Clark, she leaves the season as probably having the best season ever for a rookie, without a doubt.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Without a doubt. And she has solidified herself as the absolute future of the game. U.S. women's basketball team, you're retarded.
That's what I'm saying. What does that mean for the Olympic? Looking
Yeah.
back in retrospect here.
They
for
look
the Olympics,
stupid.
So
Yeah.
not
Because here's the
taking
thing.
her.
I didn't watch any of the Olympic women's team because Caitlin Clark and what's her name?
Angel Reese.
weren't on there.
And then Cameron Brank had
Yeah.
the injury, couldn't
Yeah.
even play the 3
So,
on 3.
Good job. Good economic and business decision, you idiots. Don't make the same mistake twice.
No, I don't think they will. They can't.
You can't.
They absolutely can't.
And we leave the WNBA as we go into the playoffs. And if she elevates the Indiana Fever to a championship, she is going to go down as a legend in her first year.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
I don't think there's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
It's a rookie. I mean, it's top class
Yeah.
rookie. I mean, there's no debate.
And then the
You know,
league owes her an
so-
apology.
Well, sadly, Angel Reese got injured.
Yeah.
And I know
I know. It interrupted her self-breaking rebound game so she could break the rebound record by just throwing the ball up 500 times on her own shots.
Yeah, but I mean, you still got to fight out
True
people
false.
to get the rebound.
Well, yeah, but when you're tall and you just throw it up off the board over and over again, 1, 2, 3. I mean, shit.
I mean, here's the thing, though. I don't know if you remember, what is his name? The Greek Freak. He tried to do that in the game last year to get his triple-double, and they discounted rebounds.
Right. Yep.
Well, yeah, the difference is that when they actually watch Angel Reese shoot, they're like, that's garbage. That's garbage. That's garbage. That's garbage. I mean, they're like, oh, damn, she's really trying. You know? Listen, I'm just saying, you know, we watched her basically rebirth the WNBA in one season. The WNBA league owes her an apology for allowing what happened to her throughout the season to happen to her. There's no way around that. You put this girl's health in peril more times than it should have been allowed because of the ego and jealousy of other women. And listen.
Well, you got to blame the refs on that.
And
that's why they're doing the investigation now, because the refs are at fault.
But here's the difference that I see. Guys can get out and be competitive. Man, we can talk smack, right? And we'll fight each other. We'll genuinely.
Oh, you see it all the time in the NBA.
We'll fight. We'll hit each other in the face. But when we're done with that, we're done. It's over.
I mean, unless you're Meta World Peace and you're going after fans in the stands, you know what I mean?
But I've noticed that when women get into it, that's a different level of like
hatred.
Yeah, I mean, they like cut themselves up, like, oh, blood score. You know, they're like, this shit's Viking oriented. They're like, oh, they get in the ship and they swim across.
Well, you see it with women's soccer too. Women's soccer or football, like I mean,
that's why I like watching women's soccer because they'll grab their hair and yank them down. I mean, it's like crazy.
I mean, they get violent.
Yeah, we'll fight and then go have a beer afterwards.
Yeah, like, oh man, you broke my nose, bro. Like, oh, good shot, right? Let me get a Miller Lite, right? Or Budweiser for you. What are you laughing about? You drink White Claws. I didn't want to hear your shit. Yeah. So
Craig drinks White Claws.
And
brings me to another topic that I've been seeing on the internet, and I can't get over it. Dragons. Why is there no wild fossils of dragons?
I don't. What the?
What did you just say?
Fucking D&D over here.
No. Like this is something.
I actually, Dan's on a wizard.
Oh, fuck you guys.
Did you watch Lord of the Rings finally?
No, I never. No, but
you never watched Lord of the Rings. You're a damn lie.
No, I swear to God, I fall asleep every time I try to watch it.
Do you believe that?
No, I'm getting what I'm saying. It's like all these dinosaur fossils.
Yeah, you find dinosaur fossils, but there's a big thing right now about dragons. So in all folklores, in China, Japan, England, you got the stories of dragons, right?
I have not got time.
This is why he didn't tell us earlier.
Yeah. See, I fucking hate you guys.
The only thing.
Anytime you talk, we fucking entertain and basketball phase bullshit.
Hey, he was drinking, smoking, and playing hide the sword last night, and this is where this is coming from.
I mean, I'll say maybe 2 out of the 3.
I'm a warrior. No. The only thing dragging are these nuts across your face.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna drag my nuts across your face. No.
Okay, all right, seriously.
See, this is why I hate you guys. This is why I don't fucking say shit.
Let's be serious.
No, but what is your thoughts on why is there no bones or any remnants of dragons?
All right, this is complex.
No, because this is a big thing that's trending online right now.
This is gonna be hard to explain. So let me try to just.
He's gonna say I don't fucking care. Here it comes. Here it fucking comes.
I'm just gonna try to break this down. They didn't exist.
That's exactly. Why is there no proof? Why is there no remnants? Why is there no bones? Because they didn't exist.
But there's proof in like the hieroglyphics and all the ancient
you say what did you say?
Not too graphics.
Okay.
No, but here,
let Dan counter. Go ahead.
Here's the thing. There's 2 arguments right now. One is a dragon and they had bones like a bird, so they don't. They don't remain like dinosaur bones, okay?
Jesus Christ.
But here's the second one that really fucked with me. T-Rex. Why is a T-Rex got fucking little arms like this? Unless he was a fucking dragon.
Because maybe he was like the of dinosaurs. I don't know.
There's
retards everywhere.
Do you think Dan did shrooms last night?
I swear he just woke up and chose dragons. He woke up this morning and was like,
we're at
dragons. Where did this come from?
It's seriously something trending online right now about the argument about did dragons exist? If they exist, why is there no remnants of them? But you see it in folklore in Japan and China. You see it in England. It had to come from somewhere.
Well,
See, you talk extraterrestrial. Is there other beings?
Oh, but you believe in fucking aliens and not dragons?
That Bigfoot.
You believe in Bigfoot?
the probability that there's a
You
dude,
believe you got a chance to fuck a 10 but not a dragon?
Listen, like, you have a vast universe, and I'm a firm believer that the
I am
probability
too.
of somebody cruising by, the good old Earth, and they're like, look at these assholes,
Yeah,
they're not
fuck
ready, and
that
they just
shit.
keep going, or they're like, hey, you guys fucked up? Yeah, we're fucked up. Let's fuck with these guys. And then they come and they dip in and out, and we're like, oh, we act like idiots, and then, every now and then they're drunk. The space aliens are drunk, and they crash. That's what happens. It's like what's a DUI when it's not a DUI? It's like a flying saucer. An FUI, flying saucer under influence. so they crash. They got to call like Geico
Yeah,
International.
God forbid they crash at Diddy's pad.
And he's like, oh, gotcha, bitch.
He's got no shame.
I heard you boys like baby oil. I don't know, man. Maybe dinosaurs. I mean, maybe dragons exist, but
the two theories are very good. Like with the birds with the birds with the hollow bones. Because they
Nothing hollow about my bone.
yeah, your bone's about limp as fucking shit. I'm sorry, motherfucker.
we really said we were going to keep this as clean as we could. But you can't bring up dragons.
No, but seriously, like.
Or maybe dinosaurs were dragons.
But here's the thing. That's the thing. They're saying the T-Rex was actually a dragon.
The T-Rex was not. He was a dinosaur.
You want to leave them down here and go upstairs and drink?
I'm so mesmerized by
So you
this.
can't even entertain me.
Because
That's a fucked up portion about this. I entertain all your bullshit
The level
all the
of
time.
craziness right now of
Totally.
dragons. Because T-Rex has a little arms. What do you do? Spread his little arms and like.
But look at an ostrich. Look at an ostrich and look at an ostrich wings. They say it's very compatible or comparable to a fucking
You compare an
T-Rex.
ostrich to a dragon?
I'm saying with the
Yeah,
wings,
T-Rex.
though.
He was
With
doing T-Rex.
The T-Rex and the wings. Because T-Rex got those little fucking arms.
There's nothing on T-Rex that indicates that he had wings. T-Rex was like.
Dude, I feel like it's probably, I'm sorry, tune into episode 50 when we let Dan we got Dan checked into
Are you guys sending me to rehab now?
We'll get Dan checked
We
in.
found a name for the podcast.
Is this
tonight.
really?
Dan goes to rehab.
A T-Rex?
Listen, you want chicken cock to sponsor you or commit you to an insane asylum?
Dude, chicken cock is not sponsoring you. That new, what was that?
Yeah, bring in chicken cock.
You might have dragon cock and sponsor you, but
But
chicken cock's out now.
They got that.
I'm sorry.
What's the new bottle that they just came out
The
with?
Menzura.
Where's that from?
Japan.
It's not from Japan. It's
Where's
just
the cash from? I'm sorry. Fuck me, right?
It's
the
a Japanese.
wood.
It's a
Hey,
Japanese.
that's
The wood.
wood.
I'm about to give you the wood like Pete Diddy gave it to Meek Mills.
How did that go? Were you there?
Get that.
Who is your Who is your favorite? Sorry, I can't get past
I am pushing you down the fucking steps
So,
today.
all right.
T-Rex.
Go.
Okay, so we gotta wrap this
Yeah,
up
we
because
do.
I, after this I need drinks, like
And cigars.
cigars and drinks. Let us know what you think. Was T-Rex a dragon?
I hate you guys. I hope to
Crazy.
God you fucking choke on your own saliva tonight with your fucking Darth Vader mask.
After this,
He's so bad.
the impressive part to me, there's gonna be 3 followers.
They're all going to be Dungeons and Dragons player. They're like, we believe, right? Okay, all right. Before we wrap up, did you download Dragon Age on Xbox? Is that what happened?
No.
You didn't. You didn't play the solo.
No.
You sure?
I'm sure. Because fucking COD fucking takes up the whole hard drive.
That's the only reason. You know he's going to be on there.
You can't play anything else with Call of Duty. We got Call of Duty on the box.
like every
There's
other
only
night,
2
like,
things
new
that matter
download.
in life. That's
New
Call of
update.
Duty and Call of Booty. Cheers.
Fuck you, Diddy.
In any event, as always,
Little
guys,
Art of
thanks for
Spirits
tuning
here,
in.
too.
Check these guys out. Art of the Spirits at Shared Pour. That's where you can find them. 3 great whiskeys, guys. Listen, it's Friday night. We like to have fun and talk smack. And as you can see, we're really concerned about dragons. So if we never see you again, because
And
T-Rex
T-Rex.
rises and I don't know, with his little arms kills us. As we say, stay thirsty, my friends. Cheers.
Cheers.
I hope all 3 of you die.
By the T-Rex.
Dragons.
I did not see that.
Thank you for listening to today's podcast of Bullets and Bourbon. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. so you never miss an episode.